Hey there folks, Alex Laux here. You probably know me better from the Classic Camera Revival podcast, but I decided that I wanted to start sharing a bit of my processes for film photography here on YouTube. So welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be going out with the Mamiya m645. This is a preferred walk-around medium format camera with me, especially paired with the waist level viewfinder and the 80mm lens. We're going to head out to downtown Milton, the historic core of my hometown, to do a bit of shooting. I have a roll of Kodak TMax 400 film, and then we're going to come back here and we're going to develop it. So let's go. Hey guys, well, we're here in downtown now, so I'm going to take you around to some of my favorite spots to shoot. The light's a little garbage out here at this point. So I'm not sure. Just gonna take a meter reading. Yeah, I can probably get away with shooting the TMax at 400, which is fantastic. So let's head off to our first stop, the Milton Town Hall. Okay, so we're here in Rotary Park. While I was jumping down the stairs, accidentally triggered my shutter. So, very important if you're running, lock your shutter up. Let's go. This is the reason I'm here. I'm here to get a shot of the old Grand Trunk line that runs over 16 Mile Creek here in downtown Milton. The only problem is I didn't realize the spot would be this popular today. I mean, it's a little chilly, but the colors are absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to grab a quick shot and then going to keep moving. up doing was dropping the aperture to f5.6 1/500th of a second, and I'll just have to edit that dude out. You know, one of the hardest shots to get of the old Grand Trunk Bridge is actually the bridge from water level. But I think I just found a spot to do it, so just give me 1 sec, I'll take the shot. Man, the colors in the woods today makes me wish for a sunnier day and a roll of Velvia. Maybe a couple sheets of Velvia in 4x5. That would be amazing today. All right. Now, if there's one shot that you always have to get when you're at the mill pond, it's the gazebo sticking out into the pond. So I'm just going to take care of that, and then we can keep going. That was the last frame, so before my battery dies, let's head on home and we can get these into the tank. So give me a bit, we'll head home. So today I shot a roll of Kodak TMax 400, exposed at 400. So the first step for developing is loading it onto the roll. Now I use Patterson plastic reels. I learned on these, I was taught on these, so I've just gone with it. So roll number 2. Now I have with me my change bag and my Patterson tank. This is my 2-reel. Now what I like to do is with the sealing tape is I just take my pocket knife and slit it open here. So it still stays light tight, because then what I do is I tuck it into the core of the Patterson reel and then it goes to the tank. Then you close up your dart bag and you get rolling. So once you have it unrolled, you actually find your film, which on this new Kodak backing paper can be pretty difficult. Find the entrance and slide it in and get it started. And then it's just a simple ratcheting action. I usually like to flip it upside down, test it, make sure that it's in tight. And that's it. Let's go to the kitchen. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. Now the first step that I always do is I give the film a good pre-soak. That's just filling the tank with water about the temperature that you're going to be developing at. Okay, so chemistry I'm using today is Ilfotech DDX at a 1:4 dilution. That means I need 100 milliliters of my chemistry. Now I normally will measure into a secondary cylinder so I can get a good accurate reading, and then add it to my working solution container. So we pour it out. And if you remember your high school chemistry, you measure to the bottom of the meniscus curve. And the next step, you fill it up with water. Okay, that's that. Give it a quick swirl. Pour out the pre-soak. Now, in a lot of cases, you'll see a completely different color pouring it out. No need to be alarmed at that. That's just how things go. I usually give it one extra quick swirl with a touch of water. And now it's actually time to develop, so let's do that. So, nice quick pour in, pop on the lid, and then I start my timer. So how I like to do it is that on every minute I give it 5 inversions at about the same tempo as the initial agitation. I'm not perfect at it, I'm not a machine, but I've just found that doing 5 at every minute gives me the best consistent, predictable responses and results. And then after each session, I do 3 taps on the counter just to dislodge any bottle. Stop bath time. So now it's on to the fix. I use Kodak fixer. I mix it from powder and it's reusable to a certain amount. I'm getting near the... Oh yeah, last tip. If you're using a shared space to develop your film and don't have a dedicated one like me, I take care of everything here in my kitchen. Always remember to clean up after yourself, especially in the kitchen. If you prep food on this, I don't think you want to be eating Rodinal seasoned steaks. Well folks, that's about it. That is my process for shooting film, bringing it home, and developing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will probably be making a few more in the future. I don't know if I'm going to have any sort of schedule on it. Again, I'm primarily a blogger and a podcaster, so doing videos of this is relatively new. If you like this sort of comment, please give me a like, a comment, and maybe even subscribe to the channel. If you're new to my channel, there's quite a bit of old content. I've gone through and removed a bunch of the older stuff that either I didn't create or is kind of amateurish. So please forgive me for any sort of photography content. This is relatively new. So again, thank you very much for watching, and get out there and shoot some cool film photos.